Hey everyone, it's Monica from Glam Jewels, and I'm just noticing my camera could use a little bit of a cleanup. Here we are, that's better. How are you guys? I just had, oh, here she is. Kim MacDonald is joining us. Here she comes. This is so exciting. Hi,
Hi.
Kim.
Long time no
How are
see.
This is so great. Look at you. You're such a fast learner.
I have to be in this business.
That's right. That's so great. I'm just trying to position my phone nicely. Always a challenge. I got a nice little phone stand from our trusty dollar store.
Nice.
They've been open the whole time, with
I know.
COVID.
So good.
They're a necessity, I guess.
There, I'm going to put you on my laptop. There we go.
Okay, cool. Oh, good. Now we're better. That's great. Yeah, it was so great to have you on. I'm so happy that we got to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, and we do have big plans, so we're gonna have to think about that.
I'm
Lots of
excited.
places.
We're traveling. We're roller skating. I don't know.
Yeah, we're doing it all.
I don't think
Yeah,
I don't think my mics are attached, so I'm just going to take them out here because
yeah,
do it the old-fashioned way. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
I didn't have
Do you
time to
remember
move.
being do you remember being a kid? Like, I remember being in high school thinking, "Oh God, imagine if you had a phone with a TV on it and you could see your friends." Like
I know. Remember
this is
watching the Jetsons? I thought that the most remarkable thing was not the flying cars, but the fact that when you called people, you could see their faces. And I
yeah,
thought that is unbelievable. That will never happen. And
same.
The Jetsons called it in the 60s, just saying.
They did. I know. I love all those shows. Do you ever watch those shows now?
I have watched the Flintstones on occasion. That's a good show.
Yeah, I love it. I have I'm a big collector of that stuff. I have Chips, I have The Love Boat, like all those shows. I have Charlie's Angels and WKRP in Cincinnati. Remember that?
Classic.
Yeah,
Classic.
all these classics. And I have a friend from high school. He's also obsessed with this stuff.
Yeah.
So he gave me a tip. He said, you know what you have to do? You need to watch those shows like they're still on TV, like it actually is the 70s. So remember, like Gilligan's Island came on at 4:30. So watch it then. And then at 7, watch Chips. And then at 10, watch The Love Boat. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. And if
Yeah.
you got to stay up late enough, you could catch Fantasy Island after Love Boat.
Yes. Were you allowed to watch Fantasy Island?
Only when
Did
my
your
parents
parents
were
like?
home. Same thing for
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live. Like if they were out on a Saturday night, oh boy, we would
Yeah,
catch
you went.
Saturday Night Live.
Isn't that funny? Yeah, I remember like the Love Boat, and after that, my parents were like, "Get to
Get
bed.
to
It's
bed
adult time." Yeah,
because they wanted to watch Fantasy Island.
that's right. So funny. Oh, it's great. So getting to work to get on TV, what do you have to do to get all prepared for that?
Well, for here, I grab an outfit, what I'm going to wear on the air. I grab my giant makeup case and a bag that has,
Mhm.
hair stuff in it, and
Yep.
off I go. And I get
Yeah.
ready at work. So I sit down for a briefing at 5, and then
Okay.
after a briefing where I basically, find out what's going on across the country from our meteorologist who's on staff and will be there for 12 hours before I get there. And
Yeah.
then we go over all the kinds of videos that we have and the stories that we want to put in the show.
Okay.
And then I get ready. Yeah, put my makeup on, do my hair. And it's funny because I find this amusing, but the Weather Network, we always do our own hair and makeup.
Okay.
They give us and I have a hairstylist, but she's not on staff. Like when I get my hair cut and everything, like I go to Andrea King, but um, they'll pay for our clothing and they'll pay for our makeup, but we always do our own hair and makeup, which is different than any other news organization that you'll see, which
Yeah.
means that during a pandemic we all look exactly the same. There's
Oh,
except we
perfect.
can't cut or color our hair, but I have managed to work it out a little bit, but
Yeah.
um other anchors you'll see might not look the same because they're doing their own makeup for the first time. and their own
Yeah.
hair for the first time. They're letting the grays come in, and some people look very lovely with their grays coming in, no problem. But it's
Yeah.
funny how they are. I said, "Oh, we've always looked like this. It's fine.
You
We're
were
all
trained
professionals.
that way.
Yeah, we're trained that way, so it's okay."
Oh, that and what's it like with the wardrobe? I always wondered, like, do you ever wear the same thing twice or
Oh
no?
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
Do
yeah, yeah.
you? Okay.
Yes, yes. We have a budget and we should go shopping, and but because of COVID, we didn't get to do that for spring and summer. So I'm wearing
Mhm.
some stuff again. That's fine. But yes,
Good.
so I mean, I have a pretty extensive wardrobe. Because I've been here a long time. Not that I've kept things from the 90s, mind you. I have not. I donate a lot of
It's
my clothes.
back, Kim. It's back.
It's back. Not gonna notice. So yeah, I rewear stuff because I do have my favorites. Sometimes I'll put something on. I'm like, no, I'm never gonna wear this again. And then other
Yeah.
times I wear it maybe too often. But that's okay. You know what?
Yeah.
I've decided that it's not that important anymore. You know,
Yeah.
if I wear the same dress
Right.
twice, I don't know. If somebody has a problem with that, I think they have probably bigger issues in their life than my clothing.
Yeah, that's right. Isn't
Right?
it amazing how all these things are coming to light of what's just not important anymore?
Yes. Yeah,
Oh, it's so liberating. I love it. I'm
I
just
know.
like, yeah, not doing that or not feeling that. Don't need that.
That's
Don't
right.
care.
That's right. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before it's like, oh my
It's
goodness, my nails were always perfect. But you know what? I've learned that too after having breast cancer, that after I lost all my hair and my nails were a mess, and my skin and everything, just kind of falls apart because of
Mhm.
chemo,
Yeah.
you become a lot less vain. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm happy to have eyebrows. That's as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Very, very grateful for the little things right now.
Yeah, that's right. I wanted to ask you too, Kim, do you do anything, because you're such a grateful person? You're always expressing gratitude in your posts and all the work, your blogs, all of that. So is there anything you do every day to practice gratitude or, because life can throw us off the rails where we're not feeling so grateful. And how do you get back to that place? Because I know you live there. I know you
Yeah,
live in gratitude.
I do. I don't do something specific, but I can tell you this: whenever I start thinking negatively about something, about certainly a situation, and I think I've done this a lot in my life. I've then thought about what I'm thankful for, and it always gets me past what I am going through at that moment in time. So whether it's a situation or just getting down on myself, or I'm a bright side kind of person. First of all, I
Yeah.
always look on the bright side. People say that about me. It's probably annoying, but um, but yeah, I always turn to gratitude when I start to get down. Absolutely. And it works. It
Good.
totally works because I feel like, I'm really lucky. I do. I feel like despite breast cancer, whatever else has happened, I feel truly blessed because there are so many good things in my life and good people in my life. And
Yeah.
yeah, so that's where I live. That's for
Good. Oh, that's so great. Yeah, it's amazing. And I think that whole practice of gratitude, it's humbling because you feel like you were saying, we're part of something so much bigger and so much greater. Um, and when we come to a place where we just appreciate what we have, we realize like, man, we are blessed. Like, first of all, we're so lucky to even be here. The
sure.
chances of being born are, yeah, like one in billions. And it's true because and it's always that, that feeling when you're not feeling grateful, I think it always goes back to something with the ego, something you're trying to protect within yourself or so I think that's a great piece of advice to take it outside of your own head and think about what am I grateful for? Like, who
Yeah,
cares about this thing that's irritating me or whatever it is?
it works every
Yeah.
time. I remember watching Oprah years ago, and
Yeah.
she had done obviously a lot of travel to Africa. And I remember her saying once, you are already the luckiest person in the world because you were born in the United States. Now, for me, it's born in Canada. But for her, what
Mhm.
she was saying, just for being born in this country, you are the luckiest person in the world. So
Mhm.
that takes, gratitude this whole level where we're like, yeah, You know, I was born in Canada. That puts me in such a lucky spot in the world. I could have been born
Yeah.
somewhere far more dangerous, or, who knows,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot to, even when things are all getting, you feel like everything's going south, I feel like there's always something you can find that
Hmm.
that you should be thankful for. Maybe it's that you got up today, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's all the baby steps.
That's right.
Yeah. Just, yeah, for sure. Oh, that's so good. Well, I'm so happy that I got to have you all to myself for this whole 1 hour today.
Thank
It's
you. It was fun.
awesome. Yeah, and we're all excited to see you tonight doing your thing on the Weather Network.
Well, I
And
am
I hope,
happy to have everybody watching.
do you have a sneak preview as to, well, you haven't been briefed yet, but do you have any insight as to what we can expect from this
I
summer?
Well, yes, you know what? It's funny. It's funny that you say that. Our summer forecast is being re-released on Friday. So all day Friday, tune
Ooh,
into the Weather Network because summer arrives on Saturday, which is
yeah.
exciting, the summer solstice. But I can tell you that the last week of spring is going to get hotter every day. We have a hot and sunny last few days of spring, and risk of a thunderstorm on Father's Day, but that could change. It's a few days away. But enjoy the
Oh,
heat and the sunshine because that's what we're getting for the next few days. You're welcome.
oh, thanks, Kim. We got a weather broadcast. Woo! And we're
Woo!
going to get a rainbow for Father's Day too, right?
Okay, I think we should.
Yeah. Throw that in there.
Okay. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'll order one up for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
just love you. You're awesome. We'll talk again soon when we make our
Okay,
plans for 2021.
we're gonna have so much fun. Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
Bye, Kim. Thanks. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. That was a lot of fun spending time with Kim MacDonald today. And I encourage you to go on to my Facebook page where you can watch the live interview that I had with Kim today. But check back in later on today if you're an Instagram person. I will be uploading that video to IGTV. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for all the waves and love from everybody. And I am excited. I'm just seeing if anybody commented on if there's any questions I need to answer. Nope, just lots and lots of love. So thanks for the love. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you again soon. Bye.